Hey everyone, I'm pretty excited because I get to add another game to my Neptunia collection. It's the limited edition of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3 V-Generation for the Vita. Rebirth 3 is a remake of Hyperdimension Neptunia Victory for the PS3. I actually have both the English and Japanese limited editions, and I did an unboxing and comparison of the two, which you can find here. Anyway, back to Rebirth 3. I have to admit, I actually only bought the LE for the extra stuff, not the game. I've played the other two Rebirth games on the PC, so I'll wait for Rebirth 3 to come out on Steam before playing it. Alright, let's take a closer look at the box. The box is slightly taller and wider than Rebirth 2 by a few millimeters, and obviously completely different to the original LE that came in the lunchbox. The limited edition of Rebirth 3 was only available on the Iffy online store, which means there's nothing to mock up the box art. The box features art that's unique to the LE. I like what they did with the color scheme. Neptunia games are usually pretty heavy on the purples, blues, and pinks, so it's nice to see some yellow this time. Something I've noticed with Neptunia games is that the regular game covers usually go for the sexy approach, showing off the goddesses in their HDD get-ups. It seems that Idea Factory decided to go cute instead of sexy for the limited edition box art lately. Like most recent Idea Factory LEs, the top just slides off. The first thing we see is the mousepad. The game package, like in previous LEs, sits on a removable tray. The hole makes it easy to pull out. Underneath we find the Artbook, which is hardcover. Underneath that we find the Purple Heart Papercraft Figure. Notice the factory defect on this bit here. Because of this, the Artbook slides around in the box as you saw earlier. This is the second LE from Idea Factory with this problem. Let's start taking a closer look at each item. Firstly comes the mousepad. It features Purple Heart and Iris Heart engaging in some sort of activity. The material is nice and soft, and I'm glad it's not that hard, plasticky stuff that mousepads are often made out of. I don't really like that they included the logo and all this small type. Just the image would have been fine. But at least it's not blocking the most important parts of the scenery. Next up is the game package, with Purple Heart and Iris Heart on the cover. The back is pretty crowded, as all Vita games are. Inside we see the game cartridge, and a clip which has nothing to hold. If you want, you can flip over the case sleeve to reveal alternate artwork. Onto the Artbook. It's hardcover, which is always something I like to see. I'm just going to speed up the video as I flip through it. It includes the usual character profiles, character art, sketches, and illustrations. Lastly, we have the Papercraft Figure of Purple Heart. I decided to go ahead and put it together while recording. The instructions are a bit vague, but it's not really that hard to put it together. I'm not really into Papercraft, but I think it's a cool addition to the LE. Plus, it's cute. unlike the ones from The Witcher, which are slightly disgusting. Here's a close-up just so you can see some of the detail. And that's it, the limited edition of Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 3. I hope you found the video informative and helpful. I tried upping the quality of my videos by improving the lighting and including some extra footage, so hopefully you enjoyed that as well. Thanks for watching.